Listen, 4 XRP tokens to buy ahead of the Ripple ETF approval. As you may already know, the Ripple ETF is being filed for approval by multiple entities, and XRP is a pretty big deal for those of you who already know. So this is just a highlight, and this came directly from CoinGate. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, no guarantees or anything like that, but I was surprised to see one of the ones that I feel has great potential due to the fact that it's a big deal outside of crypto. So I believe it has the potential to be a big deal inside of crypto on the blockchain, and it's under $10 million market cap. So definitely make note of that. That being said, let's get into the list. Now, as you can see, they've overviewed them here, but I just want to read some of the details on what it is. So top XRP tokens to buy. Some of the best tokens to buy ahead of Ripple ETF approval are Stellar Lumens, XLP, which is XLM, XRP Healthcare, Alchemy Pay, and DexBoss. So if that's all you was looking for, you can dip out, do your own research, and dive in a little bit later. Now, Stellar Lumens XLM is one of the ones that moves really fast and saves a lot of people money when it comes to swapping coins and things of that nature. But it's one of the best XRP tokens to buy for strong returns in 2025, according to this article. Do your own due diligence, do your own research. But they're basically saying that the two tokens are often considered cousins since the same people established them. Stellar's founder, Jed, was part of Ripple's founding team. The daily chart shows that the XLM price is forming and falling a wedge pattern for those of you who read patterns and things of that nature. But just understand that the news that's on the forefront, the different events that are about to take place can help add to the liquidity of what's about to take place in the XRP ecosystem. Just something to make note of. Very important. Now, on top of that, there are some other coins that you really want to take note of because they are potentially some big deals. DexBoss, Debo, basically. DexBoss is a crypto project currently in a pre-sale that has substantial potential. So it's in a pre-sale, meaning you're not going to be able to just buy it in the typical market. You would have to take the routes of going through to getting the pre-sale. And you can click on this link here if you go ahead and access the CoinGate.com article, and it'll take you where you can buy it, or you can just look it up and go to CoinMarketCap and figure out, certain things on how you can go about buying it and things of that nature. But the listing price is 5 cents, and it's much higher than the current price of 1 cent that you can buy on the pre-sale market. So look into it, see if it's something that you're interested in, but it's centered around DeFi. If you know anything about finances in general, DeFi is really a disruptor, and anything that tends to be disruptive tends to have great upside potential. So it's in the DeFi space, enabling users to buy and trade over 20,000 cryptocurrencies. So you might want to look into Debo, because Debo might be Deboing some of the spots of the financial platforms and big companies that may exist right now, but they're here to shake some things up like Debo did for real in Friday, for those of you who know that reference. Now, this is one of the ones that I'm most excited about that I'm about to share. And I'm looking deeper into it myself, but definitely wouldn't mind going ahead and securing you a position in this. And that's XRP Healthcare. Healthcare is big in general, but imagine how big it can be when it comes to being a part of the blockchain. So what is this all about? So XRP Healthcare is another small XRP token to buy ahead of the Ripple ETF approval with the market cap of 10 million. And where I just looked, it's actually 9 point something million. So it's under 10 million market cap. It is fairly small coin that is not well known. That's great, because when a lot of people start talking about it, sometimes it may be a little too late. And I say a little too late because, if you just look at it from an angle of you're in it for the long haul, that's one thing. But it's better to find out about coins that no one else is talking about. So it's not well known. That's very important. However, it has a strong utility since it aims to reduce prescription costs, which many people can benefit from in the US. And it is a top player in the XRP Ledger protocol. So if you know about the XRP Ledger, then it's growing at a rapid pace. And it is something that I feel may be worth you holding on to. Now, this is what you got to understand. So it's the top player in the XRP ledger, which is on the rise. Now, the XRP healthcare token was trading at 14 cents, down sharply from the year-to-date high of 34 cents. Another good thing to make note of. So when something is trading below its high, then it has a higher chance of reaching a previous high than it does reaching a new high. So if it's currently trading at 14 cents, depending on what time you're watching this video, and that's the year-to-date high, or I mean, that's where it's trading at now, but the year-to-date high was 34 cents. Well, do you think it's more likely to hit 34 cents or 50 cents? And the obvious answer is 34, because it's already been there before. If you've already been somewhere, then it's a higher chance of you knowing how to get back to where you've already been versus going somewhere that you've never been. It just makes sense. So that's something to keep in mind when it comes to buying crypto. Because if you look at it from an angle of, okay, how far is it from its previous high or its year-to-date high or 52-week high? Now you can say, okay, let me at least get a position and I can bare minimum double my money. Because if this doubled, then that'll be 28 cents. Well, if it goes back to the previous high, then you've more than doubled your money. This retreat happened because of the ongoing XRP price retreat. So because XRP is going to different price retreats, that caused this to drop as well. And that's an opportunity. So don't look at it as a downside. Look at it as an opportunity. Therefore, because it is a part of the ecosystem, there's a chance that it will rebound when Ripple rallies ahead of and after the ETF approval. Very important. And last but not least is Alchemy Pay. You may be familiar with Alchemy Pay, and they say it's not necessarily an XRP token. Nonetheless, like Ripple, it was created to facilitate payments globally. The ACH token has retreated to 2 cents, down from this month's high of 40 cents. So that's a pretty big drop. They're looking at it like, ooh, if it's at 2 cents, got a good chance of multiplying my money if it goes back to 40 cents. No guarantee, no financial advice, but just keep it in mind. Alchemy Pay price has moved below the 50-day moving average and has formed a small bearish pennant pattern for those of you who look at the patterns and things of that nature. But just look at the narrative and the opportunity that exists when the prices drop, but also what's up and coming, specifically the Ripple ETF, because you know what happened with the ETF, the Bitcoin ETF, and how it shot Bitcoin's price point up, and how that can possibly happen with XRP as well. So look at these 4 tokens, check them out for yourself, do your own due diligence, do your own homework. I just wanted to point these out because I feel like it's good for me to find out something, share with you as early as I know, not me develop this strong position, then tell you about it in hopes that it increases my return on investment. Not that that's a bad strategy, not that that's a bad idea. However, if you can find out about coins before people talk about it, then that positions you for maximum profits, maximum gains, which is what everybody is after. So that's all I got. Mr. Smith signing out. Salute.